My presentation is about hospice for AIDS and also for dying of quality. I think these words are not familiar with you. In this time, I'd like you to introduce what hospice and quality of dying. Why are they so important for AIDS patients, especially in Japan? My motivation about AIDS is this book. It's the ultimate challenge. The author, Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, is an honor doctor who studied about AIDS and dedicated her life to eliminate discrimination against it. According to her, the quality of dying is how people can live comfortable like they were used to be, from advanced stage to death. Especially for AIDS patients, developing quality of dying is so hard. Can you guess why? Firstly, because of the heavy and painful symptoms. Look at these pictures. These are the warm AIDS symptoms. Once AIDS is developed, most human immune system is broken, and the patients struggle to pain until they die. No medicine cures it. Secondly, this is the more serious symptoms of AIDS. AIDS patients are discriminated by people. They have no place to rely on. Therefore, hospice is very important for AIDS patients. Hospice is a community to give them the treatment to relieve the pain and give them the place to belong to. Then, how about in Japan? Do you think Japan needs hospice? Actually, in Japan, the number of hospice is developing, but that of AIDS hospitalized hospice is zero. This cause may be only in Japan. Because of the strong rejection from the communities such as the town hospitals and even hospice. This rejection comes from the indifference towards AIDS in Japan. Indifference makes many misinterpretations and biases, which can be a reason not to make AIDS hospice. And most Japanese do not think that AIDS is a serious problem because the number of AIDS patients seems to be so few. Actually, the truth is quite different. This figure is the number of AIDS patients in Japan. AIDS patients are increasing every year. Actually, most people do not take a test of AIDS, so the true number is more higher. In order to develop AIDS hospice, it is very important to eliminate the indifference about AIDS. So, I would like to suggest one solution. It's media. In case of Elizabeth, she wrote many articles on newspapers and had many discussions among citizens. She gave them chance to consider AIDS hospice. Now, we have many media tools such as magazine, newspaper, and the internet. Many doctors have their blogs say something about AIDS hospice with easy words. These blogs makes us realize how serious AIDS problem in Japan and makes us realize that AIDS patients have the right to stay in hospice. To conclude, in order to develop hospice, which means develop the quality of dying of AIDS patients, people in Japan should get interested in AIDS hospice and remove biases by some helpful sources. Thank you for listening.